So welcome to Prentus, and this is the tutorial on how to become and register for an internship on Prentus. If you're watching this video, you probably are coming from one of our partner boot camps, so congrats on your boot camp making a great decision. And we are going to help you get an internship with a company. This is not like any traditional recruiting platform or job board. You know, you're not going to be scrolling companies, applying, or really doing any of the usual kind of showboating and stuff like that. This will be completely passive, where businesses will come to you, and they'll be able to see your profile, schedule interviews as they want. But one caveat with the interviews with your profile basically is that won't be your resume. You'll be creating a custom profile that does not include a picture or a name. So we'll get into all that later. But first, to register, you want to go to app.prentus.co, which will show you this screen, and then you'll click on Intern Sign Up. Once you get to Intern Sign Up, there's just some statements. Make sure to confirm. You can work a certain schedule. So we have part-time, full-time. You live in the United States or Canada, and you graduated from a tech bootcamp in either software development, design, or data science. Once you confirm, you can get started with an email. So just do a sample email over here. And once you register, you'll have your account. And like I said before over there, 100% free to be an intern, so nothing to worry about there. First step in creating a profile is your personal info. So I'll just quickly add some filler information. So we'll just throw in my picture over here with some nice background. I'll put my name is Rod and last name is Dannon. Location is Miami. Your LinkedIn URL. So this will be used to just approve your account. This won't be shown to companies, so make sure this is accurate though, otherwise your account cannot be approved. And then the bio, which is very important because this is basically everything that shows your personality in the unbiased profile. So make sure to show people who you are. Don't just say, hey, I'm a developer and I want to work for a company. Be creative. So for me, I'll say I'm a self-taught data scientist, started 2 startups. In my free time, I like to read about history, play basketball, and contemplate the 3 versions of their just show something that shows you're different, because that's what's going to attract companies to request an interview with you. So clicking next thing is just to choose your boot camp. So I'll just choose the first option here, but we have a list of boot camps that we have approved their curriculum, and if it's not on here, you can message us. We can reach out to your boot camp and see if you can get it approved, but for now this is just a list. Your specialization, so I'll just put data scientist, and when you graduated from your boot camp, so I'll just put August 5th. And then for skills, you can add as many as applicable, so I'll put React, Node, and I'll put SQL, and you can add as many as possible. Any that you do know, definitely do add. You're not expected to be an expert, so no worries there, but add anything that you have at least done a project with, and that'll be good. Next, speaking of projects, we want to have your info on projects, so I'm just going to fill in these with random text since I don't have projects, but definitely add to describe me a name that is attractive, and also a description on what technologies you use and why your project is valuable. So that should only be 1 to 2 sentences. This is only 300 character max field, so don't get too wordy, but make sure to describe it in the right way so your personality can shine through. Next is just any other experience. So professional experience, you're not expected to have a job in tech already. That's perfectly fine. Everyone coming to this platform knows that you are new to the field, and that is fine. But your previous experience can be valuable. So over here, let's just say you're a marketing manager at a let's just say a media agency, even though that's supposed to be company name. And then for start date, just how long you've been working there. So I'll just say start November, and I'm still working here. And then for education, so anything that's non-bootcamp, that's what you'd add here. So whether it be certificate and an associate's, anything, but definitely add something. So I'll just put my own. So I majored in information systems at University of Florida and got my master's, and I started that in July 2012. Actually, do January 2016 because that's when I started my master's. Oh, there we go. And then I graduated in December 2017. So we'll just put this date. And once it's filled out, you can go to next. And next, you get to choose preferences for your internship. So you can choose the industry of your company. I'll just put technology and science and professional services, the different sizes. So I'll just choose 2. Your internship focus. So I'll just say over here, I want to be building models. And then a schedule. If you can work both and choose both. If you can only work one, that's fine. We want to make sure that people that have a full-time schedule can also work internships. And that's why the part-time is here. And once you finish, you'll be routed to here. And I'll show you profile submitted. We usually approve accounts within 48 hours. And while waiting, you can also just check out our social media accounts. One other thing is to join our Discord community. So you'll automatically get an email during registration to join our community, and definitely hop in there for daily stand-ups, communication, to ask questions, and to just join a community of hundreds of bootcamp grads that have either gone through what you're going through or are in the current boat. So definitely a good spot to be in. So let me just approve this account real quick, and I'll make that active. So now let me just go over here. Okay, so this is your dashboard. In your dashboard, you have your overview, which shows your interviews. So this will be where all requests come in, any offers that come in. So hopefully you get one, and then your stats as they change. Also your profile status. So right now it's active. That means it's being shown to companies. If you ever want to not be shown to companies because either you got a job or maybe you just don't want to be with Prentus anymore, you can always change that and make it inactive. But we'll leave that normal for now. And just to continue with the dashboard, so you have your My Profile. So if you want to go to here, you can see what your profile actually looks like. So, my profile doesn't look too nice right now, but you definitely fill out the information and it will show nice. And if you ever want to edit it, you can click over here. Going back to the overview. So I am going to go on my business account in another screen and just request an interview. So I'm going to click here, and you see now there is an interview request here. So there you go. And when the interview request comes in, you'll see it says expires in 72 hours. So every request has only 3 days for you to answer. And that's because we want companies want to move fast with this process, and that helps them communicate with the right people. So you see this is from the company Bonanza. And if you want to view, you can view over here, see the profile. So this is also a sample company, so I didn't fill out too much information, but that's how it would look. And you'll see over here that there's different time slots you can choose from for an interview. So when you click on each one, it'll show over here. So let's say November 19th at 6 p.m. and we can just click schedule. And once you schedule it, that you'll get an invite to your email that will show up and say, hey, this is the invite time. It'll be a regular invite kind of email, along with the actual video meeting link that you'll join at the meeting time. So once you get that, you'll be able to join it, and I'll just make a quick edit. So I just changed the date in the back end to make the interview time in the past. So this is what you'll see after the interview time is waiting for a decision. So a company will have to make a decision on what's going on. So this is disabled for now, but basically you're waiting for the company to make a decision. So during that time, nothing to do here. But let's say that they do send you an offer. So let me do that. All right, so this is what an offer would look like. You'll see the business name, the start date, hourly rate, when it expires, which is again 72 hours, and the schedule you will work. You can view more to see the message that might have included. So you'll see that, and then also some new information you'll see is the mentor info. So this is just about the mentor you'd be working under. In this case, the title and bio have some filled in stuff, but there'll be more information in the future. So you can either reject or accept from here, and then you can also accept from this button as well. If you want to start the internship, we just make sure you confirm that you can do everything. So that you'll work for that company for 90 days, ending on this date, which is 90 days after the start date. You'll agree to be paid that rate and work on the full-time schedule in this case for that company. And you'll be an employee or contractor of that company, not Prentus. As long as everything looks good, you can click Start Internship, and there you go. And that's just how you use Prentus. And if you ever have any questions, you can click on this chat in the bottom right. Chat with us at any time. You'll get an answer pretty much. And that's it. Hopefully, we can help you get a job and get you from bootcamp to hired in no time.